Welcome back to Bazaar. I've been having a blast with Stell. At this point, I imagine I've been uploading only Stell for far too long, but I am going to keep it going for one more weekend. I'll start doing normal hero rotation come next week. But for now, I'm having a blast with Stell with the nerfs. I'm excited to try out the new slow builds on her. And with the upcoming tournament on Saturday, this will probably be airing. No, it'll be airing right before the tournament. It'll be airing either Saturday morning or Friday night on your end. I do want to play a ton of Stell before the tournament, get some more practice in, and try to get 3-10 wins for once instead of throwing at 27. I'd also like to grind all the way to Legend on Stell. I'm currently at Diamond 4, good ways to go. And if I start doing rotation now, I can't say I climbed on just Stell. Go ahead and ignore the 2 games I uploaded on Hack and Dueling. Anyways, let's get into the run. Let's see if we can find anything to do with the new slow archetype. It's so awkward for me when I see Andy first shop, because I know Andy sells good supporting items, but if I go to Andy, I might not have the money to go to the shops that actually give me the core of my build, so I just can't go to Andy. Middle versus Finn's also hurts, but I gotta go to middle. No matter what I'm playing, that's not true. If I'm playing aerial turret stuff, free fall sim's a mistake. But if I'm playing, I can't buy this because if I roll and I see aerial turret Karakara, the steam launcher ruins me, right? I'd be down to 9, down to 5. I could get it. If I see balloon engine, this is very good. If I see aerial turret Karakara, I can sell other things having taken an econ event and make it work. Glad I bought it. All right, that's enough for that store. What are we fighting? No pyro, sad times. I do just lose the Viper. This burn does not stack in any meaningful way. I'll clear my board in case it matters against Kyber Drone, and I'll see if I can get trained, because I am interested in building into the slow stuff. And while I think of that as a steam host build using burn, you could do a weapon if you find trained. For now, though, I'll be editing forward to Sandstorm, because this is a non-violent protest. I'll also take a moment to remind you that you can sub to the channel for more twice daily Bazaar content just like this. And if you could drop a like on the video, it really does help to get more traction, help the channel grow, and I really do appreciate it. All right, the laying is not quite what we're looking for. I'm pretty broke. I'm just gonna take the lost crate. I kind of have a build already. It's not what I was looking for. So we do that, and that's our build, and it's probably not good enough for day 1 without a burn skill. We roll for a burn skill. It's that easy, boys. We are probably strong enough to win now. And I'll take the econ option over an Ayla when I'm currently stuck in balloon tools. There's no way Ayla hits the board here. Or rather, anything from Ayla hits the board. Now, what are we up against on this pig? 2 heal items. They are not that crazy. Does Bird just have base 40 heal? No. He went to Finn's big bite and got plus 20 heal on both of his items. Is that going to be enough to prevent me from stacking burn? It might be. The shield's also going to be irritating. He's not going to kill me in a timely fashion, and it looks like I managed to stack burn here. So I think we're okay. Just barely. Like, we eventually stack it. Ooh, that's basically base value. So it's not consistent exactly how much burn we're doing, and we're going to lose this. Unfortunate. So because of the free fall simulator, like the first volley was bigger than subsequent volleys, and we've actually been slowly losing burn. Damn, I did not catch that. Just unfortunate. Going to Finn for plus 20 healing there absolutely killed me. That was an additional 40 health every 5 seconds. And on top of that, an additional 2 burn purged every 5 seconds. Not often you see someone burning an extra burn per second in day 1, but oh well, here we are. Medium for econ's fine. I'm gonna go JJ though. There's a lot of small support items that I won't. Headset's certainly one of them. Bicycle can go on a board right now, I'll take it. It's not thrilling. What about just taking the kite? Obviously we're taking free fall sim. Enjoy your purchase. The kite gives me a very marginally worse amount of burn and fly. This cares about vehicles. The kite is not a vehicle. I'm not going to take the kite then. I want the much higher amounts of burn then. And I'll happily take Fins here.
Now that's a healthy diet.
We should beat Aetheryte based on my previous performance, and I want that ticket. Like, we were stacking burn. Aetheryte has no purge. They don't do that much shield. So yes, they're going to be halving a lot of my burn, but we should be fine. We know that this proliferates and actually goes up over time, provided that my opponent isn't healing. Now, I am making the assumption that the moderate slows don't kill me and I'm able to get burn stacked to the point where it kills the shield before force field can stack. That does appear to be the truth, though. We're fine. Even with some very unlucky crits, it's always going to be at 0 shield when we'll still survive. I think I'm happy with the Flysicle and binoculars, not binoculars, headset for the end of the day. I'm not sure how I'm looking to build this up tomorrow. I guess just push burn value as much as I can to make the build better. That's where we're currently at. Oh, those are not great options. Kara can be a good source of flight if you have another fly talking item. I don't mind trying to pick up a Kara here. Sky Anchor down to silver. Adjacent items stop flying when you slow charge this 2 seconds. What are we looking at? Medium Hamlet with an adjacent stop flying trigger? There's something you can do with this. I've never tried to play it. I've never understood why I would play it. But I'm willing to give it a shot. That is all of my money, though. I'm only willing to do this because I have a build put together already, basically. Bronze loot item for sure. A useless one, of course. 60 health versus 4 gold. As much as I like the gold here, I'm going to take 60 health. I think I'd have taken the gold over 40 if I had gotten this on the previous hour. Yeah, I have nothing to do with the Sky Anchor yet, but I'm willing to try to pivot into it and see what happens. Vanessa's the one character I don't feel favored into in the early game. Ignore yesterday. Katana, no shadowed cloak, we should be fine. Yeah, that's perfectly reasonable. That's not doing a whole hell of a lot. It's basically just a poison build with a bit of damage. Yeah, the burn is much more respectable with the headset and the Flysicle. It's not anything incredible, but it's more than good enough.
Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
I do think Balloon Engine is very slightly weaker than it used to be, but I think the people who called it a major nerf were people trying to force Balloon Engine as a final build, and it was never the best thing to be doing as their final build anyway, so I am going to stick with mostly a side grade as my assessment of the change. That's definitely more burn than the headset. That might not actually be true. B1, B2 gets me the upgrade on the headset and the Balloon Engine today. Can't argue with that.
We take pride in our restoration.
I guess B1, B2 is less critically important than it used to be since it's only 2 burn now instead of 3, but it's still pretty fantastic. Anyway, I'm pursuing the ticket here. I could go after the other guy for Snowstorm, but I already have the Anchor, and the Anchor wants nothing to do with a Snowstorm build, I think, so I'd rather not. Maybe not. Weather Machine, Snowstorm, Anchor. Maybe I should have. Regardless, I can't say that it's wrong to go for a ticket. What am I transforming? Hard to say. I can transform the Silver Anchor once I commit to not running it.
Reward the peaceful.
Definitely take a Polisher. Not so much going on the next page. So right now, I don't really have a way to finish the build. Like, the crit chance on this does nothing.
Yeah.
Is there any argument to doing anything other than the headset? It doesn't look like there is. I could have done it on Steam Washer. It's 4 more burn. Probably should have done that, to be honest with you. Right now, we are thoroughly locked into the Balloon Engine archetype. I think the headset with the +2 burn might actually end up being the better play, but certainly it's nothing incredible. And I'll put the catalyst on my board to demonstrate that my board is unfinished.
Social situation. I'm not great at those.
All right, are you a heel pig? Thank God. Luxury Kiwas? Unless it's huge, we should be favored. It's 5 burn. He just balled it, basically. Yeah, we should be fine here. I don't think this is the same guy. It would be weird if it was. Yeah, the burn values are much bigger on my end. We're good. I was a little bit worried at first. It's like, I wonder if this is going to scale up enough. I wonder if this is going to have any meaningful scaling. Is this somehow stacking the matchbox with this many weapons? Very confused build. He'll get the hang of pig eventually. Sylvia versus small weapons. I keep thinking I'm going to generate something at the start of the day, and that's just not the build I'm playing, huh? I'm pretty poor. I don't want to go to a 4 gold roll with no filter, so I'm going to take the hunt option instead. I have no reason to care about getting tools specifically, and my whole build is non-weapon, so not going Kina sounds crazy. Pogo stick seems like the thing to do over these last couple of slots I currently have, right? We're never selling firecrackers for bonus cash here. So I run the pogo stick, and I just put it in the adjacency slot I have next to freefall. Yeah, it's such a huge upgrade from my board. I can't justify not doing it. But I have the gold to roll here, and I'm going to. There's a lot of other upgrades I could find. Oh, no. So the obvious correct play is to make 3 gold and buy Steam Washer, right? We do that, and we buy Steam Washer, because we have the Flysicle and the Pogo Stick and the Balloon Engine, and it's a really good upgrade. But we bought the stupid thing. We have the Sky Anchor in the stash. We actually cannot afford to buy the Steam Hose without selling our current build. It sounds like I've thrown by buying the Sky Anchor, so I'm gonna go ahead and transform it and see if I can salvage this. That actually can do something for me. I'm not upset with that. And we have the 4 gold we need. I already sold that junk. As much as I would like to buy a toolbox, Silver Toolbox is no longer the crazy breakpoint it once was, since it no longer gives hammers. Charge adjacent items 1 second. I want it charging this, which means I need to flip the whole thing because the burn's on the wrong item now. So like this, the free fall sitting the pogo, it's going off faster. It's charging adjacent items, which includes the free fall. This is my source of burn. It's also a vehicle, so it's charging the steam washer in addition to the pogo effect. This seems like a ton of burn. We should crush the Prince, to be honest. Let's get that ticket. Don't you dare give me the slow synergy skill after I just transmuted and sold my anchor. Did I transmute and sell it? What did it even turn into? I have 1 gold. I don't think I sold the thing it turned into. Oh, it's the pogo stick that's on my board right now. Yeah. Dude, I just woke up. Maybe you can tell. It's a damn good pogo stick, too. We can't do that. That's not possible. Andy for headset upgrade, Andy for Ornithopter. Ornithopter's big, and we can afford it on second page.
If you have to ask the price.
Gyro Gunsight's huge, not for this build. Damn shame.
Watch out, Tantius Industries. Stell's workshops.
I think I'm happy just to take defense grid. There are so many burn mirrors that 15% starting shield is effectively 30% more health. Is any of this a tool that I forgot about? Yes, this is a tool. So I can sell this, sell the narwhal, and get another +2 burn on my balloon engine. All right, I feel super strong for the day. Between the defense grid and the pogo stick, my defenses are much, much better than they were. Let's see how it goes. Rocket launcher, ignition core, power drill, soldering gun, bomb squad, plasma grenade, just burn and damage. Classic Dealey stuff. I think I beat this. He has no shield. I have faster burn setup than him. The 57 burn I currently have is scary, but he's at 150 in the same time span. Without the about 400 shield I generated, I'd probably be dead, right? Let me get the recap. I'm at 878. No, that was my total health bar. I was not at 878. 1 sec, I want to know. So we're at 500 health at the end of the fight. Let's check recap and see exactly how good this is. 400 shield from pogo stick and 132 here. So 532 more health, and a lot of that was eating burn ticks. We definitely needed that YOLO transmute to win the fight, apparently. A little bit scary. Didn't think he was quite that strong. I think I just go for Ornithopter here, because I'm happy to flip this to the other side and run the Ornithopter for the faster freefall if I get it.
You've just taken the first step toward good taste.
Ooh, marshalling lights are very good down the line. I have to buy them. I'm willing to roll and make sacrifices to get what I want. Flare gun and airplane, and I'm so broke. I think airplane's good. I'm gonna take the airplane, because I think it's better than Flysicle here. But I don't think I have the money to buy a flare gun. And for the rest of day 5, we're just trying to maximize gold. Plus 1 to 2 gold versus a chance at a better event. Guess I'm going to Kev's. Unsurprisingly, Kev's did nothing. Kyver's a chance for 0 gold, but it's also the best gold, or rather the best possible hits with Insect Wing and Temple Expedition. So even though this is a terrible option for gold, I'm still going to Kyver. I'm doing a terrible job of finding that hang glider tomorrow, which I think is the optimal play here. Expect to see a lot of hang glider coverage if I end up playing in the tournament and making a video about going 3x10 wins. So I'm currently very much of the opinion that hang glider is the best thing this character can do. Gonna take the health and regen. I don't think 10 shield is gonna be better than regen. Actually, that's clearly wrong. I think it's poison builds that'll matter. Pogo might not stay on my board forever. It rarely does. Gonna take 2 gold over the loot item. And temp shield for my fight. All right, Stel. I believe my temp shield puts me at a massive advantage into Stels. Pretty much all Stels are weapon and burn builds. Kara, Firebomb, Steam Hose. Wait, what's the Steam Hose for? Oh, Nicola Flashbang, there's the scaling. Quite scary. So the second Steam Hose hit will give him the lead in burn, probably. It barely did. And the shield just crushed him. It wasn't even close. I've never seen Steam Hose with Flashbang Nicola as the only sources of burn for it. But makes sense. They're the best sources, basically. Nicola's how you speed up the Steam Hose. It's only 1 second. You want to have like something weird, like an altimeter on the other side. I don't think I want to go to Kina, but we're going to go to Kina because the other two do nothing. I haven't gotten to play Parachute in a while. I think I'm just happy to go play Parachute, man. Like, Parachute's such a sick card. I'll take the burn item. Oh. Well, I'm not currently a slow build. We should beat Lich with the Parachute, though.
I can smell your life force.
Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I'd be very surprised if I am. Like, Parachute's just such a huge amount of regen scaling that Lich should lose this. Maybe my burn's too low, but if that's the case, my regen will survive in Sandstorm, right? I can't really imagine losing here. Yeah, immediately ahead on regen after the first use of Parachute. Get to half health, it triggers the second use, and at this point it's getting more and more scaling every time. It's vastly outscaling the ring. It's not quite as clean as I thought it would be, but we get there. I didn't even look at the other two fights, and I really should have. I was like, this beats Lich. This is what the Parachute was born for. And immediately clicked it without thinking about anything else. But yeah, it's very much the case that this is enough regen to beat Lich. The thing that is most consistent into Lich, aside from absolutely insane burst damage, is just very high regen stacking. Oh. I don't know what I'd do with that. This, I guess. We're playing Parachute Soul Ring now.
This isn't our moment, but I'll be here when it is.
I no longer burn, and I do not slow. So I guess I'm rolling. This can crit, unlike almost everything else this character does. I have other vehicles as well.
We made progress today.
Okay.
I'm proud of you.
Andy for upgrade here, probably. Oh, wait. How much flight do I actually have? I would rather just marshalling lights off the flight as much as I can. All of this is sellable. I'm going to hold the flysicle because I think there's probably something there. I think long run, we probably don't want the pogo stick. We actually might want to be charging the marshalling lights even. Maybe we want to be charging the soul ring now that I really think about it. But then it's going to go off before the region, so that's not going to work. Oh, right. We want marshalling lights next to the free fall sim to get the haste from constant start stop with the headset. Airplane will provide that for itself mostly. We definitely want to go to Andy here. There are a lot of big upgrades for us.
Mine is highly
I'm going to take Nicola. It doesn't do much yet, but it'll do something later. Hammer is here. Sorry, Steam Hose. I'm doing something else interesting. Sorry, Steam Washer. I guess of the two, I should have held the Steam Washer rather than the balloon engine.
Whoever said money can't buy class had nice.
What about the eject button? Vehicle. I mean, it's kind of, in some ways, just worse marshalling lights right now. Less flexible marshalling lights that cost more.
Wanna buy that? I mean,
and are slower.
excellent choice.
2 income versus chocolate bars. If I can tear this up, I can multicast the soul ring, which is very funny. It's probably better just to multipass the airplane, though. It is sort of the whole build. I'm going to go for the income. I don't feel like I need the chocolate bars playing pogo stick plus parachute.
Hope you brought your parachute. I'll fly rings around you.
All right, what are we? This is definitely Kara things. Do I do enough defenses to survive long enough for this to kill him? I would think I do. Maybe I'm overestimating myself. It doesn't feel like I'm overestimating myself. There's the 200 poison hit. This build would definitely benefit from some high-powered regen skills and a lunchbox strat. A little bit scary right at the end there. We were down to like 400 health before the regen ticked, but yeah, just gold parachute, soul ring off of a fly cycling build before we killed the Lich seems like a very powerful pivot. I don't know if it's fast enough to win in the late game, but ideally we're out of here on day 11. Let's go to Quixel and see if we can't improve our speed.
It's terrifying.
That's improving the speed, all right. Is it worth rolling here? If I see a free fall sim, I have to generate 6 gold, and I just straight up can't. Well, it was nice having money while I did. I'm gonna toss the balloon engine and buy this angle grinder because it's a tool. This is also a tool. I can't generate the money for that one. If I'd done it in the other order, could I have? I would have needed 2 more gold. I could have sold the fly sickle, bought it, then pivot it. I'll be able to buy tools for that cost eventually anyway. I'm gonna take a random item. I don't think I need a second parachute. Like that seems like it makes the board worse. I think this beats Radiant Corsair. The flight toggling is a little bit scary because nothing actually flies in this build. This toggles itself, this toggles adjacent items, this toggles itself, and they're all getting hasted to do it more rapidly. But the free fall sim and the parachute never fly, so I am vulnerable to slow. I'm not confident, but I think it beats Corsair, and frankly, I just want to see. I know I'll get at least 1 pip of experience, and that means I'll level up today, so I might be throwing my EXP lead, but I think this actually does the work it needs to. Let's not forget Pogo Stick having a shitload of burn, giving us a decent amount of time for it to ramp up before it gets used at half health. Yeah, so we're at 1200 regen now. The next soul ring will kill it. It's just gonna take a long time to get there, but I don't think I'll die before then. Yeah, the slows were eventually very painful. I was right about that. I was also right that we kill this man. Cool to see. Give me Fiery Rebirth and a guaranteed victory, please. Oh. Fiery Katana is not really a thing this character's gonna do a lot with. Let me go Orlin. I'm not sure what haste and charge skills I would want.
I am just a man who has lived.
The slow build and the burn builds that I've forsaken. Gonna roll that. Wow, that's awful. So that was just 6 skills that did nothing for my level 7 reward, huh? Hotspot's literally useless. Shatter does nothing. Improvised protection will give me a minuscule amount of crit chance. Pogo Stick can't crit is the thing, and it's my fastest item. It's only these 2. I'm gonna take Shatter in case it opens a pivot down the line. We don't have big options there. Can't afford much, but I'll go to Zerfin and try. And use a small item, gain 2 regen. I'm happy to take Hard Shell. I do have a Fiery Katana. I guess I can afford more than I thought I could. But Hard Shell is very good. Been seeing a lot of Zerfins these past few days. I guess it makes up for the tremendous Zerfin drought that I experienced previously.
What specs are you running?
I think I'm favored into Pig. I think this build's very good into Pig in general. Money Tree, Space Scraper, ZDPS, I win. I will eventually one-hit him with poison if he does nothing to me, and he does nothing to me. It is a tremendous amount of defenses for day 7, don't get me wrong. Like, that is a lot. Unfortunately for him, it is not going to save him. When you use a property, increase its value by 3 times this item's value for the fight. Open Sign's very cool. It's not the potential infinite trigger of Close Sign, but it's very good. Anyway, yeah, this is the problem.
I can see you're going places.
My build has some moderately scaling poison damage. I am worried about it going into the future. There's some like very important improvements the build needs to see. I guess I should take off my soul ring and well, I thought Lich and Radiant Corsair, right? Like that's why I haven't been removing it. But yeah, to push orbital, it's done. Okay, never mind. I think that everything that's flight toggling should be doing it good enough that I don't really care about headset. I think I just push the paper airplane here. I can do it at the end of the day. There's a chance I find something better. I'm gonna go Cobweb. Maybe there's a slow enchanted headset here and we go to the moon.
And their rage resembles peace.
I am willing to spend 8 gold rolling for that narrow possibility. Nicola is also a good hit.
Time is a web. I will teach you to walk its threads.
Crab skill, defense grid, flashy pilot. Yeah, it's hard to miss. 5% or 10%. Tough call, tough call.
Original and best.
I'm just gonna put this on now. I have no reason not to, really. And there's no reason to take Soul Ring off because we're done sandbagging. Nicola over the marshalling lights. I'll try in this fight. I don't think it's going to be very good, but I want to give it a shot. I'll go Cosmic Rock for the feather and for the chance at Cosmic Wind and Keen Eye. There are 4 genuinely good hits here. Obviously, Cosmic Wind does nothing yet, just like Shatter. But if this build fumbles at the last second, this could be a panic pivot into Hang Glider situation. Yeah, the Nola doesn't seem like it's going to last long enough with how slow my build is, does it? It's a neat idea, maybe with some gunpowder in the future, but right now it's doing literally nothing. I'm also thinking that, unintuitive as it is, we might want to position the board that... Why do I have another parachute? How long has that been there? Apparently, I've never sold this parachute. I'm still waking up. I forgot I got this. It's still in my inventory. It confused the shit out of me. Anyway, we're going back to marshalling lights, taking our loot item. So this looks wrong. Like I'm accelerating the thing that scales off the regen, but the parachute keeps going off before it's really scaled that much, and then I wait 20 seconds for the soul ring. I'd rather wait like 15 seconds for the soul ring to kill them after the first use of parachute. And Sterling is obviously incredible for us. Normally I would take free fall, but normally I don't have a shiny paper airplane competing with it. I think free fall is still better because of the pogo stick synergy. Also, as broke as I am, I'm much more likely to go to a shop that sells small items. Let's go to JJ. There are a couple of big upgrades here. Maybe some things I can pivot into. Maybe nothing. Oh, I'm not even paying attention to this hammer. Yeah, that's bad, but also I'm so broke that it makes sense I'm not thinking about it. I like the name Only Frogs. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Z-Sword, Obsidian, Brick Buddy, Propeller Hat, Launcher Core. Obsidian's a hell of an enchant on Brick Buddy. The dude's just got it randomly from something. I can't even imagine how you get Obsidian Brick Buddy randomly. It seems like a solid build, to be honest with you, but the parachute's eventually gonna go off. Crab Seal's gonna go off, buy me the time, and then we're gonna poison them. The crit chance is worrisome. We get there. What was the crit chance? 10%. Double lightning butterfly from Satcom, I guess. Permanent haste from double lightning butterfly off Satcom with propeller hat. Diamond launcher core, which is charging the flying items, including the brick buddy, which will be flying pretty immediately. Charged by all of these incredibly fast, hasted flying charged friends. That seemed incredibly strong. Why is the brick buddy Obsidian? Oh, he's dead. He's at 3 wins and a dead. Okay. I saw 3 wins and just assumed he had like 4 prestige or something. Oh, he just died. I don't need to figure it out. Again, I just woke up. Are you noticing? That was a sick launcher core build. I'm very sad to see that it's only at 3 wins with all the crazy stuff going for it. I guess he must have assembled a lot of it recently, though. I'm gonna go Midsworth with some very important small items. Okay, I think I'm supposed to buy that hang glider, unfortunately. Like, I know it's not interesting, but everything in my body is screaming, you buy the hang glider. Fine. I don't even think it's better right now is the funny thing. I just know that if I don't buy the hang glider, I have no plan on day 13 plus. Like, this is not working in the late game. Very happy to fight a Cloud Top Admiral. Aerial Assault's just an absolutely insane item. If I pick up Aerial Assault, we are immediately going into the hang glider. How do I do against Dagger Wing? I have shield generation. I shouldn't. Okay, this doesn't scale the Dagger Wing that effectively. We're fine. I was worried about the possibility of getting one shot by Dagger Wing because I'm a regen build. We're fine though. I will say, I still feel like the build's basically just as slow. So I'm gonna go for the better defenses, better regen setup. Oh, you really shouldn't have. Wait, when your items start flying charge a weapon, the parachute becomes a weapon. We don't need the hang glider anymore. It's fast now. We actually did like the only thing that makes it an in-game parachute. Now all these flight triggers charge the parachute. Hold up, fuck the hang glider. That skill, that enchantment combination is just absolutely insane. That's so stupid. We don't even want this anymore. Flysicle, get back in here. Like, we just don't need this. We're gonna deal the damage. All right. You're in the sell pile now, buddy. We don't care. We're probably better off. The Flysicle is eventually gonna fly and haste these 2 items, which is a big deal. I can also just run Nola next to the parachute, which is not the silliest thing I've ever heard. Just do that, right? That seems very good. I'm gonna get a non-weapon item because I don't have any money for Ayla in the first place. Gonna take a burn item because I can't afford to roll at a hero merchant, and let's be honest, all the flying stuff is from my character anyway. What are we looking at in our stash? Anything to sell? Anything to care about? No. I feel so strong with aerial assault now. When your items start flying, charge the Obsidian Parachute is fucking crazy.
Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Heavy Captain's Quarters is very good for wide weapon spam. The figurehead is lowering the cooldown on these, buffing the katana. I'm not sure how good that really is. I think we blow them to bits. The parachute's a little bit fast now, so our defenses are handled and our offenses are crazy. And also it's scaling its crit chance off Flashy Pilot with itself, the airplane, and the pogo stick. Got up to 45% there. Never in any danger of dying. I have a charging parachute and a start-stop build with gold hard shell and silver defense grid. Oh, this is crazy. I almost didn't see it. I almost didn't process that aerial assault made this a viable late game build now. Middle, there are so many hits.
What can I get you?
I'm willing to spend 8 gold getting some health. I probably am, to be honest. I don't know that we're gonna be able to crack that.
I want you to be happy.
I'm gonna sell the hang glider then. I need to buy tools.
Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy.
Well, I don't have any regen skills for the lunchbox. It's way too late. Theoretically, if I'd gotten regen skills in the lunchbox earlier, you could have a soul ring with like base 400 poison pretty easily, but we were never in that spot. And no tools. Odie, do the crazy things.
Maybe I'll be
That's the crazy thing.
soon.
The alternatives definitely seem a good sight worse than expert pilot. Normally, you're scared as hell of day 10 Arkan. I honestly can't imagine losing. Like, what's he gonna do? Hit me? Get me to half health? I mean, that's only his shtick. I don't know if the Nola is good enough right now, because like it does run out before I necessarily kill my opponents. What's it competing with? Like Flysicle? It's getting plus 3 seconds on the parachute, but like just make things fly to get the same time, right? Yeah, keep pushing the defenses. Keep giving me diamond skills. I do think the Flysicle is actually better right now. Just a few more flight triggers to scale it up instead. And we get 18 of 50. If I hold this for a day, I can get double the value on a higher base health. I'm willing to do that. And we just go to form and upgrade it to diamond, right? Like,
Form hurts no one.
wait.
Only loves art.
Upgrade my leftmost weapon gives it 33% more whatever it does, right? Because it's gonna go from 15 to 20 regen scaling. So it's 33% more to upgrade it. The crit chance is 25% more, right? Unless the crit chance gets to 100% through other means. So it's only a little bit worse, but I can't replicate 25% crit chance through any other means. I can just find the balloon upgrade. This is marginally worse, but potentially much, much better in a couple of days, if a couple of days from now exist. And Kina, can I get the tools? I can, in fact, get the tools. Pick them up. How much is left on that hammer? Is that it? One more. Come on, Kina, give it to me. All right, hell yeah. Sell the squeezer, pick up the orbital polisher. It's obviously the best one to grab. And now we have to debate, what do I put the hammer on? Tough choice, G, I wonder.
Quality engineering.
Going to take the one that is like my whole build where every time it gets charged with a pogo stick, it goes off in 0.9 seconds. Like the paper airplane's really, really good. I make no illusions otherwise. It is less good than the free fall sim. All right. I feel like I'm absolutely deranged levels of power. Parachute is a good card, but it kind of struggles in the late game because it's a 10-second cast time to scale defenses. But when you get the Obsidian aerial assault combo, it's certainly not a mid-game only card anymore. That's a respectable Lang, but it doesn't one-shot me, so we win. Yeah, the build seems kind of crazy now. That doesn't seem very okay at all, really.
Another round.
I don't know how many stop flights I actually get out of marshalling lights, because recap doesn't show like flight off, flight on. That's not a thing it has. So like it really depends on the timing, right? It should be going off before Freefall Simulator, after Pogo, before Flysicle. I think it's getting like one stop trigger. It's really not doing a lot over there. Like, it just doesn't time out well. One sec, let me move this around. But yeah, I'm actually gonna run the Nola with the Flysicle here because I think it times out so badly on the marshalling lights that it's like one stop trigger per activation. And I'm gonna go small weapon because I don't have a ton of cash. Okay, cool, we can drop the Nola now. Done.
Wonder what they're saying now.
Probably just charge these. It's probably still better than the Flysicle. Take my loot item, be happy with it. Be very happy with it. Pen Feather, get me the upgrades. Yeah, sorry, I'm not doing hang glider things today. We have a better option, as bizarre as that sounds. Yeah, nothing there for us, unfortunately. I will continue to bully Lord Argent. See if this version of the build does enough that Nola makes sense, or if we should still be dropping Nola for something with more longevity. Yeah, Nola's timing out pretty decently there. It killed Arkin before Nola ran out of ammo in a meaningful capacity. So we're gonna go ahead and keep the Nola on board. What do I do with that? An item starts flying, its cooldown is reduced by 15%. Just give it immediate start of combat haste and 1.5 seconds off the cooldown while I'm charging it, right? It seems like the thing to do, and we got that to trigger. That said, we need a bit more experience level up today, and it looks like we're not quite gonna get it. I guess I go to middle for the upgrades, because this fiery enchant does nothing. No, I go to relax for the starting shield to make sure I win my fights. This is a vehicle. This is a vehicle. Okay.
I may be retired, but my
Thank you.
I sold one of these to my niece.
There's still more I could
Very
get, though.
safe machine.
Ornithopter's also very good. I'm gonna grab it in case I need it later. Like, I've got the ability to just hold a bunch of really good items in case they present themselves as meaningful pivots down the line, but I don't think there is a down the line. I think the build is done.
Just a little friendly sparring.
I think this is probably good enough. I think Nola might have been better than thrusters, but I mean, it's a very good thrusters. The Draconic Rage on the no burn build always makes me so sad. Let's see how good this is. Just piranhas and Julian the build. I think it's gonna die before Julian activates. No, Julian managed to go off. Look at him go. That was a moderately large Julian, just not big enough. 64%, huh? So on the next hit, it would be a guaranteed crit. And also it uses itself at half health. So the next hit, okay, that half health, if he had kept going, might not have been a guaranteed crit. What an insane combination. I was already playing Fly Cycling Parachute, looking to pivot out. I had the Hang Glider. And in the same monster reward, we got our level up and our loot. We got Aerial Assault, I mean, it's like, okay, we go Hang Glider then. Got our Enchant, and got exactly Obsidian to stay in Parachute. And this is just probably better than, it's probably better than Hang Glider. Hang Glider's really, really good. I don't think this is like that much better than Hang Glider. It might even be worse, but it's certainly a lot more interesting than Hang Glider. Obsidian Parachute Fly Cycling with Aerial Assault is one of the most build in a box things. I don't know that this was actually looking fast enough to go the whole distance though. I was a bit worried about my prospects on like days 12, 13, 14, but we'll never have to see how that would have went. Oh my God, this guy has heavy dive weights for his trained and Bloodhound after Julian goes off. Dude, I think once this stuff actually hit me with the Julian values, how close to really suffering were we? There's 6 seconds, they only get charged for 3. Oh, was he just gonna barely get through my shield as what actually was gonna happen? He was maybe going to trigger Crab Skill if he had crits. Oh, that was not even remotely close.
Good when hard work pays off.
I'm very glad to have a good parachute run. I don't think I can make a better parachute run, to be honest with you. The half health trigger combined with Crab Skill to make sure I'm surviving when it goes off for the regen to tick through. The insane synergies of Shiny Paper Airplane, Diamond Freefall, and Pogo Stick. There are like a couple of different things I can be doing in these last 3 slots. Headset's probably definitely one of the best ones. But yeah, Obsidian on the parachute with Aerial Assault. Like, this is one of the best skills in the entire game for Stealth. There are very few things, if anything, really better than it. And it single-handedly allowed Parachute to be the way I kept playing. I was so certain I was gonna be pivoting out of Parachute on day 9 or day 10, whenever it was that I got this. Day 9. The enemy that drops this does not show up on day 10. It would be a huge stealth buff if you could regularly fight the aerial assault dude on day 10. But yeah, sick build. Very happy with it. Very good skills. We have Flashy Pilot actually mattering. It's so often the case that you don't crit and scale, so like your vehicles don't matter that they scale the crit chance. Defense grid is generically a good skill in the burn damage meta we're currently in. Expert Pilot's incredible. Crab skill's incredible. These are remnants of like hypothetical builds. This was our starting build. This never came to pass. But Unwavering's great, and Aerial Assault, as I've said over and over again, is the best skill in the build. Probably one of the best skills in the entire game. Cannot overstate what a high roll this is for Parachute. We are playing a version of Parachute that has nothing to do with the base card and everything to do with enchant and skill interactions, but it's an insanely strong build all the same. I hope you enjoyed seeing it come together, and I'll see you in the next one.